EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Sonoran Desert and always entertaining TPC Scottsdale, it's live second-round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is known as the greatest show on grass, and it has lived up to that moniker through the first couple of rounds as we take a look at the Friday leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a two-shot advantage here to begin play. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Rich, great tee shot to start the day. Now looking at an approach shot with no penalty areas and no bunkers around this green, so all you're taking a look at is that hole location.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. 12 feet still to go. Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And he'll move into red figures for the round at 1 under. And 11 under for the tournament. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those two fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. This one's starting a little left off the tee, and that's going to miss the fairway. So after the birdie at 1, he'll need to play his second at 2 from the rough.
It shouldn't be too bad where he is. He should have a decent look at the green. Inexcusable.
From the fairway Nota, this is third.
Little unlucky, ball skipped over the back edge, now faced with the very difficult elevated pitch shot.
Oh, everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
PGA Tour moves back to California next week. We'll be at Hogan's Alley in Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles for the Genesis Invitational. Frank, we go from hysteria to history.
Oh, you do, yeah. Humphrey Bogart's tree on the left side of the 12th hole is still there, and it's still a feature. A huge sycamore tree there that kicks the odd ball away from the green. It's good. The whole golf course is in a sort of a bowl, so you get these swirling winds. I know they've tried to renovate the golf course over the last few years. It's actually made the fairways a little wider, but another straight-up test. I mean, the West Coast swing, you really have to bring your game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he had to be thinking about making that kind of talent. He possesses the good hands. Beautiful shot right there, and that is an eagle. Arriving now at the first par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guard it short, right, and left. Okay, good shot and a putt for birdie here at number 4. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 15 under. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5 to 16 under par. Par 4 6th, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, well, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Here we go.
Oh, he's come out of the gates today beautifully, and there is another chance.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. He moves to 17 under par. Arriving here at the longest of the par 3s at TPC Scottsdale, the 215-yard 7th. This green features a false front, so you don't want to be short, especially left, where a big bunker guards the putting surface. Not just a golfer, but a craftsman. Love the way he worked that shot. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Up next, the 475-yard par 4 8th. It's a slight dogleg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the 2 bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Now this for another birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's got it to minus 18. We close out the front 9 with the 454-yard par 4 ninth. Avoid the right-hand bunker off the tee, and you should have a good look into this green, which is separated by a large hump running right through the middle of it. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this hole location to this narrow green.
Well, this is straight at it.
That's a really good line.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. How about the final accounting of this first side? It's a 27, 8 under par. Beginning the back 9 with a 428-yard par 4 10. Sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the quarter with a driver and contend with a small bunker and trees, or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. Oh, way too quick on that one. That's way right.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank waterfall along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. And there are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway. Then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting.
This one has a chance to be close.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
11 feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. 12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
That is a good, sensible shot right there. Gives him a good look at birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. Par 5 13, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough. But also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, yeah, what a putt there. A second eagle of the round, no less. He has been on his game so far. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Now this for another birdie. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. He's going to move to 23 under par. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting. This started toward the left side. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Nope, that's not going to stick. It's going to be into the water that encircles this island green. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. Set from the bunker. This is 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the crowd feels.
Yep, pretty safe there. That won't get this crowd into a frenzy, but it is safely on deck. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And he will definitely not say no to that. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. This one's starting a little bit right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And that's going to move him to 24 under par. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flick wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Oh, everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
It is, and to just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour, well, that's what's in front.